Founded by Dorothy Dix on May 15, 1848, the first public mental hospital in the state of New Jersey was known as the New Jersey State Lunatic Asylum. The Trenton State Asylum was one of the first asylums designed using the popular Kirkbride Plan. The Kirkbride Plan was developed by Philadelphia psychiatrist Thomas Story Kirkbride. Kirkbride designed this asylum based on his belief that mentally ill can benefit from open air circulation and exposure to natural light. The asylum had well-intentioned beginnings. They hired more staff to care for the increasing amount of patients, they used no physical restraints on their patients, and even employed occupational therapies. The medical doctor in charge was Dr. Henry Cotton. Cotton placed an importance on patient well-being and safety and even ensured that nurses would prevent any sort of violence that occurs between patients. He had meetings each day about how they could treat patients better and how they can improve care. Then, in 1913, it became confirmed that the same bacteria that caused syphilis can also cause symptoms of mental illness. Because of these results, Dr. Cotton became convinced that infections were the key to mental illness and that the only way to treat mentally ill symptoms were to completely remove the infection. He and his staff began completely removing body parts including teeth, gallbladders, the stomach, ovaries in women, testicles in men, and tracts of people's intestines, even though x-rays had shown no signs of any infection. These surgeries had extremely high mortality rates, which Dr. Cotton lied about to the public, saying that more than 80% of people are cured by his removals. 1 in 3 patients that underwent his surgeries died during the surgery, and as a result, many patients started to notice this and did not want to undergo his treatments. Dr. Cotton began performing these surgeries without patient consent and even performed surgeries despite resistance from patients and their family members. As quoted by one of the nurses that worked there, patients were dragged, screaming and resisting, to the operating room, where they were subdued. Dr. Cotton published papers on his surgeries and their incredibly high success rates, which quickly gained the attention of European and American audiences. The increasing fame led Cotton to travel not only in New Jersey, but around the United States and Europe giving lectures, and he also opened up a private clinic where he welcomed wealthy patients desperate to have their loved ones cured of madness. Cotton then thought it was a good idea to remove teeth and carry out colectomies on children to prevent insanity and to stop them from engaging in bad habits, including masturbation. He even removed the teeth of his wife and own children and himself. Over time, reporters and other psychiatrists, most notably being Dr. Phyllis Greenacher, began to grow suspicious of Dr. Cotton. Greenacher was a psychiatrist that went undercover and visited Trenton State Hospital. She was recorded to have said that she thought Cotton was singularly peculiar after meeting him and found his patients walking around in catatonic states, many of the ones that undergone his surgeries being ill and in the infirmary. Despite reporting her findings, Dr. Cotton was able to evade the criticisms, and it wasn't until 1933, when Dr. Cotton died of a heart attack, that the Trenton State Asylum patients can rest a little easier. All in all, Henry Cotton and his assistants pulled more than 11,000 teeth and performed more than 645 major surgeries. Cotton killed hundreds of people and maimed many others. Yet his obituary declared that all must lament the loss of the great pioneer whose humanitarian influence was and will continue to be of such monumental proportions. Here, I found an interesting clip of 3 high school boys who explored the New Jersey State Asylum alone at night.
I found a bed. What? Yo, this was definitely a jail cell. Yo, that's how the toilet looks and the sink looks in jail. Look,
The Trenton State Asylum has since been remodeled and now goes by the name the Trenton Psychiatric Hospital. Their website states that they believe in providing a holistic approach to patient care. It was almost impossible to find more pictures of the outside or inside of the hospital and what kind of treatments they exactly offer. But one thing seems certain: they prioritize the care of their patients. Or so it seems to be. But do these new psychiatric hospitals focus on patient care as much as they say they do? I found this Google review amongst many others that I felt too striking not to share. This person writes, "I am probably mentally scarred from this place. The showers are worse than jail showers. Some of the staff are worse than correction officers. Nurses come and drug people up for no reason. Staff is always yelling and you could barely sleep. You barely get to talk to a doctor. I dread ever going back here. And worst of all, they steal food from patients. I was so hungry, I used to steal food from other patients after seeing how easily the staff was doing it. They make you wear army-type clothes with barcodes and your name attached like you're some kind of herded animal. You're literally just a barcode number." Will psychiatric hospitals ever truly be focused on giving the best care to the patients? Who knows? But one thing's for sure is that they are definitely getting better.